Now here the question is, if the maximum distance of any point on ellipse x square plus 2y square plus 2xy equals to 1 from its center be R, then R is equal to. So what we'll do is first we'll find center of this conic or center of this ellipse. So we'll differentiate this equation partially with respect to x and we'll put it equals to 0. So we'll get 2x plus 2y equals to 0. So we'll get x plus y equals to 0. And then we'll also partially differentiate it with respect to y. Then we can write this equation as 4y plus 2x equals to 0. We'll get 2x plus 5 equals to 0. Now solving both of them, we'll get x and y as 0 and 0. So center of this conic is at 0, 0. And we haven't studied it as yet. This equation represents a central conic whose center is at 0, 0. So we need not do all that. Now we need to find maximum distance of any point on this ellipse from its center. So what we'll do is we'll use polar equation. Say this distance is r and its angle is theta. So we can write x as r cos theta and y as r sin theta. So we'll use polar coordinates to find this maximum distance. Now we'll put x as r cos theta and y as r sin theta. We can write this as r square cos square theta plus 2r square sin square theta and then plus 2 r square sin theta cos theta and it is equal to 1. So from here we can write r square is equal to 1 upon, now it is cos square theta plus 2 sin square theta plus 2 sin theta into cos theta. Now cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So we can also write this as r square is 1 upon sin square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta and then plus 1. Now this distance r, it is a function of theta. Now we need to maximize this distance. So either we can use trigonometry or we can use calculus to find maximum value of r. So you can solve it by taking derivatives. So differentiate this r with respect to theta and then put it equals to 0. You'll get the value of theta for which this r is maximum. So what I'll do is I'll write this equation as r square and this is 1. Now sin square theta, I can write sin square theta as 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 2 and this 2 sin theta cos theta is simply sin 2 theta and then plus 1. So we'll write r square as 2 upon, so this is 2 plus 1 3 plus 2 sin 2 theta and minus cos 2 theta. Now if we look at this expression which is 2 sin 2 theta minus cos 2 theta, it is of the form a cos theta plus b sin theta. And we know that a cos theta plus b sin theta is always greater than or equal to minus a square plus b square. And it is always less than or equal to under root of a square plus b square. So for this expression which is 2 sin 2 theta minus cos 2 theta, we know that a square plus b square is simply 5. So this value is always greater than or equal to minus root 5 and less than or equal to simply root 5. Now this r, and which in this case is r square, it will be maximum when this denominator is minimum. And the minimum value of 2 sin 2 theta minus cos 2 theta is simply minus root 5. So r maximum square will be 2 upon 3 minus under root 5. So we'll rationalize it. We'll write 2 and it will be 3 plus under root 5 and it will be 9 minus 5. So it should be 4. So we'll get r maximum as under root of 3 plus under root 5 by 2. And the answer in the question, they have given it in terms of 3 minus root 5. So maximum value of r will be under root of 2 minus under root of 3 minus under root 5. And that's your option number C. Now here the question is, if S and S dash are foci and B is end of minor axis of an ellipse and this triangle S dash B is equilateral, then eccentricity of ellipse is. So we have this ellipse. There are two focus S and S dash which is say minus AE comma 0 and AE comma 0, and this is point B which lies on minor axis, and it is 0 comma B. Now it says this triangle is an equilateral triangle. We need to find eccentricity of this ellipse. So if this triangle is an equilateral triangle, we know that this angle is 60 degrees. So we'll find slope of this line. So slope of BS will simply be B upon AE, and B upon AE in this case will be simply 1060, which is root 3. Now we can write B square equals 3 A square E square. Now we also know that B square is A square into 1 minus E square. So we write A square into 1 minus E square as 3A square into E square. Now A square will cancel. We can write E square equals 1 by 4. So in that case, value of E is simply 1 by 2. So option A, it matches with R. Now question B, it says, let P be a point on this ellipse, which is 16x square plus 25y square equals to 400. So we'll get x square upon 25 plus y square upon 16 equals to 1. Now for this ellipse, if we'll find its eccentricity, it will be 16 and it will be 25 minus 25 into 1 minus E square. So value of E will be 3 by 5. So we'll write its focus. It is plus minus AE comma 0. So it is plus minus 3 comma 0. So it says P is a point on this ellipse and F1 and F2 are actually foci of this ellipse. We need to find PF1 plus PF2. Now we know that PF1 plus PF2 is nothing but focal property of ellipse, and focal property of ellipse says PF1 plus PF2 is simply 2A, and A in this case is simply 5. So it is 10. So option B, it matches to P. Now the third one is circle with center at 0, 3, which pass through foci of this ellipse. Then its radius is of length. So again, we have this circle whose center is at 0, 3 and which passes through both the focus. So this is R and this is R. So again, we'll use focal property. So PS1 plus PS2 is equal to 2A. So it will be 2R equals 2A. So for this ellipse, its radius will be equal to semi-major axis, and semi-major axis in this case is simply 4. So radius is 4 and it matches with option S. Now question number D, it says, in an ellipse, we are given center, focus and its vertex. If we draw this ellipse, its center is at 2, minus 3. Focus is at 3, minus 3, and its vertex is at 4, minus 3. Now for this ellipse, center is not at origin and the axes are parallel to x-axis and y-axis. That means this ellipse is translated, which is going to change its equation. But we know that relationship between distances, it doesn't change. So if we'll find distance between focus and center, so which is A into E. So A into E in this case is simply 1, and distance between center and vertex is A. So A in this case is simply 2. Now we'll put the value of A. If A is 2, then the value of E is 1 by 2. So now we have A and we also have E. With A and E, we can find B. So B square is A square, which is 4, and 1 minus E square. So value of B square is simply 3. Now what we'll do is we'll write equation of this ellipse assuming center to be at origin. If center is at origin, we can write this equation as x square upon A square, which is x square upon 4 plus y square upon 3 equals to 1. But center of this ellipse is not at 0, 0, but 2, minus 3. So what we'll do is we'll shift this equation. We'll replace x with x minus 2 and we'll replace y with y plus 3. So equation of this ellipse will be x minus 2 square upon 4 plus y plus 3 square upon 3, and it is equal to 1. So that means this D, it matches with Q. And that is the answer to this question. Now the question is, if the equation 8 into x plus 1 square plus y minus 1 square equals x minus y plus 3 whole square represents a conic, then equation of its latest rectum is. We can write this equation as under root of x plus 1 square plus y minus 1 whole square, and it'll be 1 upon 2 and then x minus y plus 3 upon root 2. So which is same as PS equals EPM. So for this conic, value of E is 1 by 2. Focus is at minus 1 comma 1 and directrix is x minus y plus 3 equals to 0. Now since eccentricity is 1 by 2, this conic, it represents an ellipse. We need to find latus rectum. Now latus rectum is a line which is parallel to directrix and which passes through focus. So any line which is parallel to directrix will have slope equals 1. So once we have slope and we have focus, we can find equation of latus rectum. So equation of latus rectum will be y minus 1 equals 1, x plus 1. So it will be x minus y plus 2 equals to 0, and that's your option number 2. Now here the question is, if vertices of an ellipse are minus 4 comma 1 and 6 comma 1, so we have vertices at minus 4 comma 1 and at 6 comma 1, and this line x minus 2y equals to 2 is a focal chord, then we need to find equation of this ellipse. Now we know that center of this ellipse will be midpoint of these 2 points. So center will be at 1 comma 1. Now since this line, it is a focal chord, so it'll pass through focus. Now y coordinate for this focus will be at 1. So once we have y coordinate, we can find its x coordinate. So we'll put y as 1, we'll get x as 4. So for this ellipse, center is at 1 comma 1, focus is at 4 comma 1, and vertex is at 6 comma 1. So from here we can say this distance is a. So value of a is 5, and then a into e is 3. So we'll put a as 5, we'll get e as 3 by 5. Now once we have a and e, we can write b also. So b square will be a square and 1 minus e square. So it will be 9 by 25. So value of b square is simply 16. Now once we have a and b, we can write equation of this ellipse, but the center of this ellipse is at 1 comma 1. So we can write this equation as x minus 1 square upon a square, which is 25, plus y minus 1 square upon b square, which is 16, and it is equal to 1, and that's your option number B. X minus 1 square upon 25 plus y minus 1 square upon 16 equals to 1. Now here the question is, let P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2, where y1 and y2 they are both less than 0, be endpoints of latus rectum of the ellipse x square plus 4y square equals 4. So we have this ellipse which is x square upon 4 plus y square upon 1 is equal to 1. So we'll draw this ellipse. And we'll also write endpoints of latus rectum for which y is less than 0. So we know that endpoints of latus rectum are ae comma minus b square upon a and minus ae comma minus b square upon a. Now for this ellipse, value of a is 2 and value of b is 1. So we'll find e. So b square is a square into 1 minus e square. So we'll get 4e square equals 3. Value of e is simply under root 3 by 2. So now we can write endpoints of latus rectum. So say this point is P and this point is Q. So coordinate of this point P will be minus AE. So it will be simply minus root 3 and then minus B square upon A. So B square is 1 and A is 2. So it will be minus root 3 and minus 1 by 2. And here it will be root 3 and minus 1 by 2. And that's your point Q. Now, once we have these 2 points P and Q, we'll need to find equation of parabolas whose latus rectum is PQ. So we'll need to find parabolas whose latest rectum is PQ. So there could be two such parabolas, either parabolas of the fourth form or parabola of the third form. So first what we'll do is we'll find focus of this parabola. So focus of this parabola will be midpoint of latest rectum. So focus of this parabola will be at 0, minus 1 by 2. And we'll also write its latest rectum. So latest rectum is 4a and 4a is equal to 2 root 3. So value of a is simply under root 3 by 2. First parabola, which is parabola of this third form. So for this parabola, its vertex will be at 0, minus 1 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2, because we know that distance between focus and vertex is equal to a, which in this case is root 3 by 2. So now we can write the equation of this parabola. So its equation will be x square, and x in this case will be x minus 0 square equals 4a. 4a is simply 2 root 3, and then in place of y we'll write y plus 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2. So we'll get this equation as x square equals 2 root 3y plus root 3 and then plus 3. So one of the equation is x square minus 2 root 3y, and this is 3 plus root 3, and that's your option B. Now talking about this other parabola. So for this other parabola, this vertex, which is say V2, so it'll lie above this focus. So now in this case, it'll be at 0, minus 1 by 2 and plus under root 3 by 2. So now again, once we have vertex and we have value of a, we can write this equation as x square. So again, it'll be x minus 0 square and then minus 4a. So it'll be minus 2 root 3. And then in place of y, we'll write y minus this value. So it'll be y plus 1 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2. So if we'll take it on the left hand side, we'll write x square plus 2 root 3y, and it'll be equal to 3 minus root 3. And that's your option number C. So answer to this question is option B and C.